our live nature and post-its, the posties that need to be posted. Hey, look! We are live. Formed from the darkness, we have been. So, as we return to the Toppled Throne, we are unfortunately missing a player, our fair elephant, today, but regardless, the game continues. So, who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
Sure, you should do it.
Dear Diary. Man, this place sucks. There's nothing cool. We got a dead alchemist who's a ghost. A shop is only open at nighttime. And then everybody keeps talking about these weird berries, like sword or shovel or spade berries or whatever. And then we gotta go find this poultice to heal this sick guy who has a plague. And then everyone doesn't even want to use the plague to, make some money selling plague cure. And past days sucked. But hey, well, at least we're going on a nice adventure in the woods. And Jermaine will show us this cool trick where he can make doubles of us. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Jermaine does that a lot. But I'm not too sure because he's really good at it. Thankfully, Harold's with me. I'd be really scared if he wasn't here. What's that noise? Oh God! It's two owlbear! The end.
Indeed! As two
Fucking
owlbears
drums at the
appear from the
door.
darkness.
And Harold disappears.
It seems...
If we die in this encounter, make sure to open up that journal again and do like a last scrawl of blood as your pen gets ripped away, okay?
Alright. As it seems, the herald that you've been traveling with has been an illusion. As you realize that the real herald didn't realize you guys were leaving in time. If you guys want, I could have them be here. But it seems your party is more in the tradition of they are not here if the player is not here. Which works well, because you have an illusionist. So there's an easy way out.
Could I have a sustained illusion of Herald already up, or would that be too much?
I would allow that. But you would realize that that is a illusory herald.
I wondered what that boulder was.
With all that said, no, you don't need you in here. There are a bunch of owlbears, and they're looking in your general direction going, hoo, hoot, hoot. I need you guys to roll me initiative. Additionally, even though initiative is called, since this is something I know I mentioned before, but just to reiterate, initiative being called does not necessarily mean that you are forced to remain in combat. Through RP and such, you can end a combat early, depending on how things happen. However, these things are magical beasts, so, they might not give a shit if you try to talk to them. But, if you have someone who can speak with animals...
We can work things out.
Anyways.
So, you guys can talk to owlbears, right?
Alright, let me go roll Illusionary Herald's initiative. There we are. Let me go roll for the owlbears now. So, the combat will begin with Malik seeing the owlbears rise forward and hooting it with an angry posture near general direction. What would you like to do?
I think I would like to hold my turn.
Alright. Delay. Germaine.
Oh fuck! Cast a spell, and then I'm going to do the magic thing first. Yeah, that works.
Nice.
So I create, since I have mirror image 3, I believe that gives me, is that 3 or 4? Here, maybe I should actually just look at the thing again, because I made this last week.
Number of doubles equal to spell's level are created when the target is purchases multiple times. Trying to get an additional set of images equal to the spell level per time taken. So if you have it 3 times, then you should have gained a total of 3 additional images, unless it's of a higher level spell, which I don't think it would be.
It is not.
Yeah, so 3 more images, so you have a D4, effectively.
Gotcha. And also I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to say, with Luso Herald being my sustain spell, since the trigger on this lets me keep it up for 15 minutes without being sustained, based on a trigger that I think is my effect. And I'm going to say that trigger is going to be an owlbear is coming at me to attack me.
Alright. Very good, very good.
And then yeah, Fake Herald does a little dance,
That's true, he is
but
fake,
doesn't
so you
do
don't care.
anything.
Alright.
Oh, do you want me to have it so he's acting on a separate initiative?
Well, he's an
Or-
illusion, so yeah, you're good to have him go on your turn.
Okay. Okay, I should snap this grid. Alright.
Do I have Phoebe on those trees? I do. Okay, cool.
Alright. End my turn.
Excellent. From there, we go to Owlbear with no number. That's the southernmost bear. Alright. Seeing the large entity draw closer, the owlbear will go hoot, 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 and begin scraping upon the ground in a territorial fashion. It'll look out and give forth a mighty hoot before it will charge forward with a single action charge upon the illusory herald.
DC 17.
DC 17 mind save. Alright. Phew, they really freaking tried. But it does not sense that this herald is fake as it begins to tear and bite into the illusory herald's flesh. Let's see here. Pyre attack is what they would do with a single action charge. Alright. That would not hit the illusory herald's AC, because I assume it is the illusory herald's AC for purposes of my knowledge, because it is just a phantasm. So it will try to, but Herald seems to push off the owlbear's attack, as the owlbear in response will use a single, its other basic action to murder. Yes, he will go murder. Have another bite. Hoot! And will be sad because he missed. But wait, there's more, as he will spend a quick action to send forth a pair of claws. As one claw will slam into Lusa Herald, cutting into the illusory's body. I'm pretty sure because I am actively interacting with it again. That is another mind save, if I remember correctly.
I believe so, yes. And I think there are diminishing returns on interacting with the same illusion. Where it's like the DC lowers each time.
Yeah. But I did just roll a natural 20.
It did use at least its full turn.
It's true,
And
as it
then
just
found out.
tears through the illusory herald and goes, Poot? Poot.
This is embarrassing.
All right. Hale, it is your turn.
This isn't pleasant.
All right.
I think we're gonna go for the 2-tap. Oh wait, no, I can't do a 2-tap. So we're going to first. Where is it at? Magic skill. Make ourselves a binding check, I believe, to draw in some prana. Made it. I
Nice.
currently have 1 prana. Need to adjust the thing. That's going to be 1 basic action, and then I'm going to move forward and slap the friend
Yeah, excellent.
with my hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be able to see a 12 out of 12 on this owl bear?
Yes. Yeah, well, that's intentional.
Gotcha.
All right, the hammer will come crashing down upon the owlbear. However, its thick and heavy feather and fur-lined coat seems to cushion the blow to the fat point where it is not effective, as that is a miss.
Oh, God. This is trouble.
Hoot.
That's my turn, I believe.
Did you move an attack or did you charge?
I just moved an attack.
Gotcha, yeah. Okay. Leopold.
I will spend a action
Hmm.
to give everyone the command to. Let me reread how this works just to be sure. I say, kill that owl bear! As I point to this owl bear. And everyone now has a +2 bonus to hitting that owl bear.
Nice.
And then I'll use my other action to cast a hex on Owlbear 1. And I'll go, "Bleh," and it makes a DC 16 soul save. And if
Oh
it
my
fails,
goodness.
never mind. But if it failed, it would have had its movement lowered by 10.
Fair. As the owlbear seems to stare at you, Hoot. Unflinching and uncaring for your cursed magic.
And that's my turn, guys.
All right, Chime.
You know, I think it's good that 20 wasn't an attack, right?
Yeah.
The second 20, yeah.
Just roll a bunch of 20s on my saves. This is not a good sign. Alright, starting off with DM dice.
Alright. Quick action. Oh, I have to change my push stock. Hold on. Quick action. Shapeshift. We're gonna switch out tokens my time. And move to here.
Alright.
And then we will defensively attack the owlbear.
Excellent. Your body morphs into your war form, readying for murder.
Yeah. Claw
Yeah.
attacks first.
Owlbear will look towards you. Hoot.
Remember, you have a +2 to hit them on every attack.
It's true.
Thank you. Missed bonuses to attack.
Until round 3 of Leopold. Alright, that will slam into the owlbear, crashing through its thickened fur into a weakened part of the creature's body, as that will hit and confirm a critical hit. The owlbear,
It
however, will
didn't
try to
confirm.
parry.
I think my macro's fucked up.
You rolled a natural 20 to confirm.
Yeah, but I didn't roll a
Oh,
a
it shouldn't be a
critical
critical. Oh, I see. You have a critical set to 1 to 20 as a crit.
Something about that critical thing is I'm bad with it when I'm making these. Yeah. So
You crit on a 1 to 20. Wow, that's so cool.
Whoa! Let's see
I'm
here.
skilled beyond my
This
years.
is your claw cat.
Yeah, that's the noise I'm
Yeah.
making. Surely.
Just double click this. In the attack settings, when it's asking what is the lowest value in the critical threat range of the weapon, that is saying if you're going to roll a 20, then you can crit. If you put it to 17, then 17 or higher is a crit. So for this case, if your weapon is like a 1920, you just want to put it as a 19.
Yeah, I don't know why that ended up at 1, but
anyways, that's not a critical hit. The creature will try to parry. So that 24, I have to hit a 25 on my parry. I do not parry, as the blade or your cat's claw will lacerate through the creature's fur and flesh. It will deal some damage. However, you find that the creature's body is somewhat resistant to your attacks, as the creature has magical DR, which in Unbound is a DR that temporarily exists. Every time it is hit, it is reduced. But this would reduce my damage by that much. What is your minimum damage? Because I might take non-lethal here.
what is the minimum damage?
Minimum damage is your minimum result you can have on your dice plus your damage modifiers.
Okay, so I think that's 2 plus 4, so 6.
6. Okay, so if I were to reduce it to equal to or lower than minimum damage, then in addition to the damage I suffer, I would take non-lethal damage equal to the minimum. However, I don't think I did.
Is the minimum damage, is it your base modifier or your modifier after the AM?
Modifier after.
Oh, then 11.
11, okay.
No, wait. Sorry. I'm bad at math. 9.
9. Alright, well, I definitely take non-lethal as well as lethal damage, as I do reduce the damage below your minimum because of DR. However, as you do strike me, it seems the creature's thickened fur coat that was once gleaming with a almost wild majesty seems to diminish somewhat, as its magic DR has been reduced. Which I need to go figure out how much I need to reduce that by, because I do not remember.
Does the second claw attack of 17 hit?
17 would just barely hit my AC.
Also, Chrono, you're doing crit damage.
Does it roll in the crit damage?
It doesn't roll crit damage. You always just double what the damage value is listed for crits.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
No, that's just non-lethal. So,
Leave your cheater.
Alright, it's reduced by 1 every time I just hit. So instead of having 12, I'm at 11 DR now for magic. Alright, with 17, that will also hit me. I will try to parry that. I need an 18 to parry. As the creature manages to parry the attack to the side, just pushing your claw away, forcing you to reel back, otherwise taking a massive claw swipe to your hand. However, because I have successfully parried you, I have some talents that trigger. I have the talent Unbalancing Parry. Whenever you successfully parry an incoming attack, your attacker moves 5 feet to an available space of your choice and is considered flat-footed against the next attack from a creature designated by you. So I'm going to push you away from me. You are now flat-footed against the creature behind you. As I'm like, here, buddy, eat them. I got you food. Nom nom.
oh, how sweet.
I know. He just wants to feed his mate.
Another net 20. I like that.
Yeah.
Does flat-footed impact move speed?
No, it just means that your AC is going to be lower and sneak attacks can occur.
Okay. I still have 5 feet of movement left, so I could. Yeah, well, this is my new home. I'm gonna work on its DR.
All right. Anything else?
I've got the iterative 2 natural weapon tail attack, which is going to miss, I'm pretty sure.
This is when you actually crit.
Mm-hmm.
That would be absurd. I just have to find. Oh, there we go.
Not bad.
All right, that will certainly slam into the owlbear to the north as they will try to parry and would succeed. However, I need to check something real quick.
You don't think you can do it twice?
I'm just checking because in the initiative, you're considered flat-footed until you have acted in the initiative. The owlbear up here has not acted, and I need to see if he has that talent that lets him defensive action while flat-footed. He does not, so he is unable to actually take that parry, so that just goes right into him. So that will slam into his side with your tail crackling into his arm as you hear a sickening crunch, as he will suffer damage. Let's see, their DR is effectively that, so he would suffer that much damage plus how much non-lethal for that one?
Should be the same. I don't
Okay,
think
9.
Yeah, I'm not at 36 yet.
Cool. Alright, he takes non-lethal and lethal from the attack because of his magic DR, which similarly is reduced from the attack hitting him.
Yay.
Good, very good. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
Excellent. The owlbear to the north has gained initiative and will look down towards you as his companion, his mate, has allowed you closer to him. Boot. And will step closer. And will release a barrage of attacks in your direction. You are flat-footed for the attack. Against the first attack I make, not all of them, just the first one. So, that is a 21 to hit you against flat-footed.
I'm gonna try and parry that.
Are you able to parry while flat-footed?
I have no idea. Let me check.
Typically, you can't.
There's a talent for it, I believe.
Yeah, unless you have the talent. Did you take the talent that lets you parry?
I don't even think that you have access to the talent yet. So, new plan. I'm gonna use 1 stamina to move a quarter of my move speed, and if I leave its range, then I'm good.
Now, what feature is that?
That is the close weapon rank 2, 1. Good.
Cat.
It's an immediate action. I don't know what that means fully, I'll be honest.
You can take immediate actions only while you are not flat-footed. But you can take the immediate actions when it is not your turn.
I got nothing for you, boss. Hit me.
I'm
You
sorry.
suck.
Alright, that will slam into you for 40 points of bludgeoning, or for 40 points of physical damage, as the bear just crashes through your defenses. And hits like a bear.
Yeah, let's,
There you go, Chrono. I gave you your ability. That way you can, put it on your token.
Alright.
did
Well-
it actually deal damage to me? I should have wounds.
It doesn't look like you damaged yourself, so if you want to re-damage yourself, it should apply. It's weird that it didn't, but it did. There we go. Alright, damage applied. I'm a happy bear. God, you have a lot of DR. Alright. The bear has bit you. It will now try to claw you with its awe attack. These are against your normal AC. That is obviously a miss. Here's another claw. That one is potential, and you are able to parry or immediate action against this one because you're no longer flat-footed.
Yeah. How much does fighting defensively give you AC wise? It's
It is equal to 2 plus half your rank bonus in the acrobatic skill. In this case, a total of 3, assumedly.
I think I'm gonna try to parry it. You know.
All right. Need to get a 23 or higher to parry.
I believe in you.
I don't. Make whale music. You need a whale magic heal yourself.
But that parries. You successfully push the claw to the side, barely avoiding another heavy blow. All right. That is the bear's basic action. I have another basic and a quick. The bear, with its secondary basic, will let loose a shrieking hoot. Hoot hoot! And will trigger this feature. I need everyone within 30 feet of that owl, or everyone, because everyone can hear me, make me a mind save. Everyone who's in 30 feet, which is everyone besides Malik and Germaine, if you guys fail, would be panicked instead of frightened. You're good, Hale?
Mind save.
This isn't secretly an illusion save, would it be?
No, not illusion, I'm afraid. You're good, Leopold. That is a failure for Germaine, but you are far enough away, it's just frightened if you fail. This owlbear is absolutely terrifying. You are panicked, Chime.
This is good. The majesty of nature.
Truly. Alright, and I need Malik's save now. And everyone has rolled. Ooh, alright. You are also... Oh no, you're 35 feet away. So you are just frightened.
Oh, just frightened.
Just frightened. It could have been
what
worse.
is the duration of this frighten?
The fear effect from this creature... 4 rounds. So on round 5, the owlbear, you are no longer frightened. You get a new save at the end of each of your turns to end it early.
Sounds good.
And that is the owlbear's turn. Top of the round, Malik.
I need to be reminded, what does Frighten do in this system?
It just gives you a penalty, I believe, to active reduction 2, if I remember correctly. I'll double check. Conditions. Frightened. Defensive reduction 2, so just penalty to AC. And
Minus 2 AC.
I don't know. Maybe we should take a step back. Think about this. As I think he would like to cast Force Armor on himself, which I believe is a Conjuration check.
Yeah.
Let's see. He fails.
Ooh. You could upcast to re-roll. It'll cost you 50% more mana to do so. So instead of 5 or whatever, it'd be like 7 or whatever.
Okay, he is frightened. He is fearful. He will definitely do this because he wants to feel safe.
Easy clap. That is a critical threaten for a spell. You can roll again to see if you confirm your crit.
Okay, I'm not sure what that does, but
it gives you a free upcast effect if succeeded. It does not succeed. Okay. Generally, upcast effects of this nature would be things, since it's a buff spell, would probably just be to increase the duration of the spell. You can do other stuff too, like you can make it so it applies to Leopold as well, or maybe other things of that nature, but I would assume you'd just want increased duration if you succeeded.
Wow, you really do have bad luck, dog.
Yep. Remind me what the action is. Like, I get movement, a basic, and...
You have 2 basic actions. It took
Okay.
one basic action to cast the spell.
Okay.
So you have a basic action remaining plus a quick action.
Okay. I will take my movement in this case. 20, 25, 30, and that'll be it for my turn here. And
Excellent.
he's gonna scoot around towards the behind the owlbear.
All right. Germain. Those bears are scary.
Ah!
Jermaine, there's someone above you.
Ah! We are going to try to get some sickness going.
Wow.
Down with the sickness. Wow.
Yeah.
And we are going to target the. I feel like the owlbear one.
All right. See if your spell gets off.
Yeah. It's like I need to impersonate myself. Ooh.
Ooh, roll confirm. Does that hit your casting DC?
It does.
You are successfully critically succeeded on your spellcasting, which means you get a free upcast effect. One of the things that you could do would be to choose the upcasting effect of additional free modifier, which would allow you to target both owlbears. If you want a list of upcasting effects, they are on page 367 of the Player's Guide.
367, you say?
Mm-hmm. They're also on page 368, but because they kind of lead into both pages. But yeah, 367.
Okay. I'm gonna choose the targeting both of them.
Excellent. So this is 2 mind saves in my case.
That would be correct. Hit them with the second. DC 17.
All right. The north one fails. The south one barely passes. Or not barely passes. I rolled an 18, so my bonus is I pass. The north one is sickened. He's a sick bear. He's got a tummy ache.
Worse on his attacks and his damage.
Mm-hmm. Hit reduction 1 and weaken 2. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna scoot a little closer behind my boy because that's definitely gonna make me safer. And this guy, because to make it a herald, I would have to have like the dimensions, so I probably wouldn't have anything extra for like damage or whatnot. So he's just gonna like do a little dance over to this guy because I know he made it and he knows this is fake, so he's gonna scoot up here.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be my turn.
You're gonna have the illusory attack.
Sure. Let's have the illusory attack.
All right. I believe you have control of them, so you can just roll an attack with their gore, and it'll just be 25% as much damage.
Sounds good.
Unless you have more than one phantasm able in it.
No.
Okay. That will certainly slam into the owlbear, who will try to parry. And will fail because I need to exceed your result. As the gore will crash into the owlbear's side as it feels like it was punctured for 7 damage, effectively, because 25% of 29. Which would just reduce my magical DR by 1. And I would suffer minimum damage, which for them is probably a good amount. Let me just bring up the sheet because I don't remember what the minimum damage is. Herald. Ooh. Where my elephant? Ooh. Damage is plus modifier of 8, 13, 14, 15. 15 minimum damage. That's pretty fucking good minimum damage. Yeah.
Do I pass their DC?
I will roll that in a moment. Who's DC?
Frighten.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm afraid.
You are no longer frightened. At the end of your turn. Alright, and then for damage for me, that is 15 non-lethal, and then the physical damage as well, which would have been 7 reduced by my DR of happiness. Alright, damage applied. The owlbear is looking pretty sleepy. Alright, anything else?
That'll be all.
Alright, owlbear to the south. Hoot! Will look at Hail with their mighty armor and hammer, and in anger will release a barrage of feathered claws and a bite from its beak.
Time for death. Ouchie, that hurts.
Good. Real good.
Yeah, I think that one hits.
Yeah,
I can't parry that except for on a natural 20.
but you can always try.
Fuck it, we bowl. Let's try to parry it. Where is it?
I mean, don't you want to parry another attack?
Oh yeah, I forgot. This one has like 8 attacks. Let me not parry that one.
Alright. It has
Yeah.
37 physical damage coming your way as it crashes through your defenses. That thick beak of its. Alright, here's a claw attack. Hoot.
God damn.
I'm just rolling so fucking good right now.
I think I'll parry this. Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sad that I rolled 2 on the number of owlbears.
What was the top
Yeah.
range?
It was 2.
Oh,
And I rolled max.
it's fine.
Well, I'm afraid you're suffering 22 points of slashing damage as the bear cuts through your body once more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 1.
And he will claw you a third time, or a second time. And I rolled the same exact thing!
Can we get this DM's dice check, please?
Yeah. So that's 23 more damage. As you are
Down.
brought to defeated. Defeated allows you to still take actions, but you're considered no longer a threat to enemies. You have a single basic action every time you take an action while defeated. You suffer 1 point of damage. Alright.
Somebody heal him.
The bear was going to rake into you with a free attack, because he hit you with both claw attacks, but you're no longer a threat, so he's just going to go boot in 5-foot step. Hail, it's your turn. Oh god, you're bleeding orifices.
Can't do anything about that. Let's see if I can generate some prana and use a prana ability at the same time, because that's a thing. Nope, can't. Take my 1 damage.
Alright. Well, Leopold, oh god, your companions are dying to these bears.
I guess it's time for me to go all out. Leopold unslings a crossbow that he's had this whole time. Totally didn't have a blade for part of the time. No idea what you're talking
Never.
about. Let me read the rules for semi-auto again. Let's see. Item crafting, weapon properties, semi-automatic. It just lets me make an additional stage 3 iterative attack as a quick action. Cool.
Nice.
All right. Is it semi-auto the thing that crossbows get, or is it the other one? We don't check. pretty sure it's semi-auto. Yes. No. No, I didn't take semi-auto. I took burst fire because it was cheaper. Oh no, burst fire is just extra damage. Okay. All right. It's time. To shoot this guy. So how do I do iterative attacks? It's normal. First. Am I charging? No. Am I 2.5? No. Am I fine defensively? No. Oh, am I high ground?
You are not, no.
Okay. Since it is since it's heating, for me to take 2 attacks with it, would I put how many attack for where it says how many attacks have you made above your iterative attack step? It would just be 0 for now, right?
Is that directly below wild attack?
Yes.
So if you're doing more than one attack, at the very top it says say like attack stage. For this one, just hit okay. For the second one, change that from first to second.
Gotcha. Okay. Good chunk.
Ooh. Which one are you shooting?
Damage is the one to the south, but that damage is wrong.
Alright, feel free to roll your damage, but that is a critical confirm. The owlbear, range attacks are not normally parryable unless you have a talent, which he does not have. So that's just going to hit him and confirm a crit. Piercing damage specifically, its critical effect is to ignore amount of DR equal to the critical rating, in this case 4. So once you give me the actual damage, I can double that, and then we will apply the damage and the bypass.
Okay. So it should be 2d6 plus ADM, so 2d6 plus 2 plus 2. So maybe that is right. Maybe no, there's no way I rolled 2 1s. So that's not right. I'll just roll 2d6 plus 4. D6 plus 4. 9! So it's 18. It is a piercing weapon, and it's crit rating 4. So 9 total damage on attack number 1.
Alright. Oh, I need to forget. What was my... Okay, cool. So 18 reduced by 11 brings us to 7 damage. Minimum damage for you would be 6. So I did do more than your minimum. Or actually it would be 12 because you criticaled. So I do also suffer non-lethal damage. Alright. Bolt will pierce into its side. Its magic DR has been reduced as well. As the creature takes a hefty hit and goes, "Hoo!" and look to the north in anger in your direction.
Alright, so now I'm taking a second attack.
Yes.
So I'll just move that to second. I have a +2 bonus because I said everyone shoot that thing. Oh, that's way more damage than last time.
Much indeed. Alright. No, that will certainly slam and jam its hooty face, and it cannot parry, so that is another... let's see here... with my DR, you didn't bypass it this time. Alright. Damage applied, as the creature has been pierced by the arrow, and its magic DR has once more been reduced.
Alright, now to make a quick action iterative 3 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Still got my +2. Hopefully this offsets enough to hit again.
That is also a hit, as your third bolt will crash through the air, slamming into its side for more damage, as it would suffer 9 damage.
Nice.
Hoot! Owl's looking injured. A little rough.
Guys, I do damage now. Smile.
Yeah. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Nope, that was 2 actions and a quake.
Excellent. From there we go to Chime. Oh god, it's horrifying being here.
Yeah.
Speaking of horrifying, being that you are panicked, you do have the panic condition, which is a little bit juicier in that it is unfortunate. Conditions of fear that causes you to flee from the source of your fear. You have die reduction 2, and you must get away and break line of sight with the source of your fear as quickly and as safely as possible.
As safely as possible, would you say?
Yes.
So you withdraw the behind illusionary herald. Or the trees. Or you can run toward this guy. Because you're not scared of this one, you're just scared of that one.
I would argue the safest way to get away from this owlbear is to cast a healing spell on myself, trigger the opportunity attack, and hit my immediate action to walk away, and then walk away.
I would argue it would actually be just to withdraw, because that's less actions.
Yeah, but then, like, I haven't healed.
No power gaming.
I'd say either works.
Roll a D100.
So how much movement do you get from withdrawal?
Full withdrawal gives you double your movement, and doesn't provoke from the first space of that it would provoke from.
I see. And how many actions is it?
2.
2? I mean, that's not really safer.
Yeah, actually that isn't, because he will hit you. Because it probably is reach.
You have not seen them take attacks against those who are 10 feet away that they would have been able to trigger from.
Oh, true.
Because people did move like so, Chime specifically, which would have been through my threatened area.
Yeah. It's more that I then have to spend my next turn healing before I return to combat.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I also
Nobody...
don't think they have only one reaction to hit you.
No, they can only take one opportunity attack, because it'd be I cast a spell and then I move away from it. I go back 10 feet and I'm out of range and I would just walk away.
Go for it. Do it.
It's more efficient. It's more efficient.
Chime is so calculating and smart.
They
No,
say
I'm panicking.
before the critical confirm hit comes in and they lose more
Yeah.
HP than they healed.
I mean, if I get hit. Anyway, I'm casting heal.
Excellent. You casting defensively.
What does casting defensively do, actually?
It is a concentration check that you must meet or exceed the casting DC. If you do so, then you do not take an attack opportunity for casting a spell within melee.
Oh, I need to take this. I need to get this opportunity attack to happen. So then I use the withdrawal to get away from him.
Gotcha. So you
Nice.
want me to slap you. Alright,
Yes.
well, as you go to a cast, I will bite you. Hoot!
Stamina point to move away.
Excellent.
Now where's the casting button? What is
It's
that
a
called?
magic skill.
Thank you.
Magic skill. Oh, for some reason I thought it crit again.
I believe that's a
No.
pass.
26 damage, jeez.
I'm pretty sure 15 passes on all of them.
Yeah, 15's pass.
Anyway,
unless you're like a really
actually,
weird
And
class.
I'm gonna go get out of line of sight behind this tree.
Excellent. Alright. You feel pretty stealthed. And just casting a basic cure spell.
Yes, and I should have one EMD bonus because I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, while you figure out your calculations, the owlbear has gained initiative. Will attack that silly elephant. Hoot hoot! That will crash into them. They get a mind save to see if it is real. And will fail and will continue to attack with claw.
Jermaine is so cool.
Which will miss. And will claw again. Which will miss. You'll push the attack. Which will hit, giving him another mind save. He knows it is fake. Poot.
I have a question, DM.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. It's 17,
What does-
actually.
I'm at 19 total.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a
Would-
16.
Would those mind saves be seen as social checks?
No.
Dang it. I was going to dishevel the things that they have disadvantage on social checks.
Fair.
If I passed my mind save, does the panic go away or
Yep.
does it reduce?
You're no longer panicked.
Huh.
You feel better.
I can go back in and die again. Yeah.
Right. Well, I did use all my
Yay.
turn trying to kill this illusion, but now both bears know that it is an illusion, so they're a threat to everyone. Malik, it is your turn.
Okay, time to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I will use a quick action. Let's see. I will use a quick action to imbue element. Let's say fire. Thanks to my arcane pool, so that'll to deal an additional amount of fire damage equal to half my magic modifier for weapon die. And he will take an attack while fighting defensively.
Excellent.
So that's going to be with disadvantage.
Yep, there should be a toggle for fight defensively on the attack macro. When you click it, it'll automatically set
Yep.
disadvantage for you. And increase your AC.
My magic is 3. So that's 3. There we go. Nope. That is fine by me.
Unfortunate. That is indeed a miss.
What's that here? So I have. Okay. That'll. I think I. I can take a second attack.
You can,
right?
yes. You can push the attack.
Okay. I would like to do that then.
Excellent.
Fighting defensively. This.
Alright.
17.
A 17 is my AC, which will strike into the bear. The bear will try to parry.
And I say no.
I believe it's too higher because of short.
Because of short, that causes the parry to fail.
Okay.
And that means that that will strike into the creature, dealing damage, as the creature will suffer some solid damage. What is your minimum damage on your attacks?
Minimum. God, I can't remember what the fucking. How do I?
Just, what dice are you using on the attack?
So it's 1d6 plus 8. It seems.
So the minimum damage would be 9 then.
Technically, it would be
Oh, then
12
plus
because
the.
of the plus 3. Yeah.
Alright, the plus 3 just goes through because I'm not resistant to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, minimum damage 9 plus 3. Cool. Alright, the bear has suffered damage as it is scratched from the attacks. It is also looking pretty sleepy as the non-lethal, once it reaches its max HP, or its current HP, not max HP, will cause it to fall unconscious. That is very good. 2 attacks, success, or 2 attacks. Anything else?
No, that will be it.
Excellent. Alright, Germaine, it is your turn.
Okay. So there's a guy still standing, right? And which one is that?
Both bears
Both.
are alive.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm going to,
They don't believe in Herald.
It's true. You don't believe it. But he can still do some damage to him. This guy is more damaged, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have him attack first.
You get
Excellent.
flanking and a +2.
It's true.
So +4.
Mm-hmm.
For just the attack?
Yes,
Yeah, your attack
+4
has +4 to hit.
Okay. Hmm.
Oof.
Alright,
Does a 14
unfortunately,
hit?
a 14 is a miss.
No. Alright. I'm going to... I can't reach the boy. Because my healing spell is touch, and, you know.
No, you
I
could
don't-
spend a quick action to move by spending 2 points of stamina.
True.
I would highly suggest that if you're going to save his life.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't do it this turn,
No?
because the Owlbear acts next, and if Duke is a target, because right now it sees him as
yeah.
not a
It'll-
problem.
That's true.
So you could hold your turn until after the Owlbear, because you, as Germaine, have not acted yet, just the illusion.
Alternatively, the other Valen is about to get owlbeared.
That too. So you could just make Hale stand up to get hit.
I'm not down.
Yeah, BK heal.
Yeah, I know you're not down.
I have 18 negative HP to go through.
I get you. It's just wounds suck, and also getting you in a better fighting condition.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Right now, I'm in my best life.
Okay, all right. I'll leave you to it. All right. So we are going to so shimmer. Things that are shimmered are sustained by +1 round after I let them go. So Luzo Herald would stick around for another round if I let him go. Even
Might be a good
though
call.
he's still ineffective at that point of just being a distraction. And I think we really need a distraction. Yeah.
Make a second Hale. I really liked hitting him.
It only has -1 each.
Okay.
Or make a second chime.
Alright. We're gonna do the check first. if I would actually select my thing. Is that the right one? No, it's definitely
Shimmer,
different.
It's Shimmer Phantasm 2 close range.
Yeah, okay, I did. I just got confused. We are going to make an illusory herald times 2, except this one's going to be we're gonna make him like blue. He's gonna be a blue.
All right.
Holy shit, is that player 2?
This player 2 Herald has spawned.
Now,
Renamed
here's a
him to
question.
Blujo
Mhm.
Herald.
Well, that's so much better than just blue Luzo. Blujo Herald. Alright. Does this one get to act on the turn I created it?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that. And gore the one on top.
Excellent. It hits.
And
It's
this is gonna
50%
be
damage instead of
for
25%, which is
50.
nice.
That's right.
Unfortunate. As the owlbear dodges out of the way. Woot!
Alright. And that will be my turn.
Alright, the owlbear to the south has gained initiative and will begin to maul Malik with a feathered beak. Woot! And will miss.
Ugh.
Miss.
32 damage. Jeez.
Will claw. Woot! Will miss.
I believe my
Wow.
AC
Claw
is
again.
currently 20.
Woot! And will
That
pierce
will
through
hit.
your armor for 21 slashing.
Parry it.
Okay.
You could parry it.
I would like to parry it. I'll just use, I guess, a rapier attack to. Actually, no, it's a skill.
It's
a
a
martial
parry
skill.
skill. Yeah, martial.
Martial skill. There we go. I believe I have advantage thanks to fighting defensively.
Yep, you have advantage on your fight defensively.
I don't think a 21 will be enough. Hold on, let me double check.
You need
make
to
sure this is
exceed my result.
Also, do you only have a +3 to parry? It feels like you should.
no, yeah, no, this is not accurate. I should have a +7 to parry, actually.
Is it because of the frightened condition?
Fright would be
It's
AEC
probably not taking
penalties,
into
so
account my dexterity for it. It's
Yeah.
taking into account my strength, so
Probably.
it should be something like 7, so 26.
26. That would successfully parry as the claws push to the side. Pling! And I can just go and fix that macro for you, so you have a proper value.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's using your strength instead of dex. Boop, fixed.
So cool.
Alright, the owlbear will push the attack with its other basic to try to bite you. Hoot, hoot! And will crit confirm. No!
I do have a second defensive action.
You are able to
can
parry. You need to hit a natural 20 to parry a critical hit. Or a natural 20
Okay.
critical hit.
We're gonna try.
You got this.
The worst thing she can say is no. Remember? Oh nope. The dice says no.
Well,
You have
Sure.
advantage, so.
Sure, let him use your inspiration
you
too.
do have
No, he has
advantage.
advantage already.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah, it has
right,
advantage.
shit. I forgot. Skills. Martial. Parry.
No! Swan away from
Oh.
the confirm.
Wait,
I-
is
Do I
there
have
any way to
bonuses
boost
to
it?
skills?
Is there a way
You
to,
need a
to
nat
make it?
20, unfortunately.
Oh,
Because I nat 20'd.
Unfortunate.
That was
Wait,
so
can
close.
he
Such a
parry at least
teeth.
the confirmation?
I'd still need to beat it, which I don't, so that'll be a 27 points.
That is 46, 50
46.
points of damage because I critically hit.
50 points of damage.
Additionally, I have unfortunate news. Owlbears are designed to critically hit their enemies. When they critically hit, they have two different features that trigger. The first one is, let me go bring this up.
Murder.
As the owlbear will slash through your body, piercing into your body with its mighty beak. The lacerating beak will cause you to suffer 3 points of strength damage.
Ow.
That's fine.
Additionally, because I critically hit you, when I confirm a critical hit, because my savage attack feature, you are stunned until the end of my next turn. Or sorry, the beginning of my next turn. So it's everything. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Do you still have positive health?
Yes.
They're still positive.
Right-click your token.
Yeah.
Go to properties.
Properties.
Or go to edit. Sorry.
Edit.
And then go to ownership and hit all players, so we'll be able to see.
Ownership.
Well, that's all my owlbear can do. Hale, it's your turn.
Fucking beach. God damn.
Where?
He's gonna do his thing. Oh yeah, baby. We got 2 prana. We can do things.
Nice.
But the best thing to do actually requires no prana, which I completely forgot about. I'm going to this owlbear right below me.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. Let's do the top one. And I'm going to anchor it.
Oh,
DC-17.
DC-17 Invader be anchored. That's really good. Fuck my. I've managed to push away from the binding earth that begins to surround my body as I resist the anchor effect. So I rolled a 18 total.
Damn. Oh well.
Yeah. Hoot.
That's me. Takes 1 damage.
Yes, indeed. All right, Leopold, it is your turn. Will your mighty crossbow save the day?
Leopold cocks his crossbow because it's still got 3 more shots in it. And he'll just line up Owlbear 2 that just hit his cousin and just go +2 to hit. Ka-chunk.
Oh, which one? I know number.
To the south.
To the south. Okay. That one will slam into it. What is your minimum damage again?
It would be 2 + 2, so 4.
4. All right. Well, I will reduce it to 4 non-lethal, but my magic DR has been reduced by 1 more.
Cool. And then I will attack it again.
Another bolt will fly through the air.
Chunk.
And will pierce into its
11
thickened
damage.
hide for non-lethal. And another reduction to its DR. Oh yeah, no, the owlbear's very strong.
And then the third and final one. Because I've been doing this 3 times in a row. And then my gun will be empty. Thing will be empty. Ka-chunk.
Another one will slam through the air, piercing into its side as it suffers yet more non-lethal damage. Hoot! And its DR goes down even further.
Nice.
Owlbear's about halfway down, being knocked unconscious. It's good
Make
stuff.
it easier to harvest things, guys.
It's true, actually. Actually, it's more effective to harvest them while they're unconscious instead of dead. I don't know why, but that's how the rules work.
Yay, that's my turn.
All right. Chime, it is your turn.
Once more into the fray. What could go wrong?
You
You
charging
have a
me?
+4 to hit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you charging as well?
Because I heard it's only half your movement, right?
You can do a double movement charge, but it is both actions to do so.
Yeah, I'd rather just do a movement than walk on up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Charge does give you advantage. But fair. It only allows you one attack unless you have pounce, which is hard to get as a player.
Yeah, nah. Don't, I mean, I have lots of ways to get it. Let's go again.
All right.
Let's fight defensively because we like missing.
Mm-hmm.
Where's is flanking?
It's a toggle at the bottom.
Yes, there we go. First.
And you get a +2 as well to put under your conditional bonus.
Okay.
I do one thing, and it's give you conditional bonuses.
Oh, there's my crit right there.
Aha! That would have been a crit. But alas, your disadvantage caused it to be a normal hit instead, as the owlbear will turn, poot, and with a solid back swipe will try to parry.
Oh, did it not run out of those? Yeah.
I have
Hasn't
had my
used it at
turn.
all.
I've also had my turn since then,
Ah, shit.
and will confirm
Owlbears.
my parry,
Oh,
pushing it to the
my
side.
God.
I'm glad you didn't roll that crit.
Wait, that's double 20s, Chrono. You could have had double 20s.
Yeah,
That's
if
true.
you charged,
I
you would have
just
crit
need
me.
to dump one extra roll.
You could have hot streaked.
All right. Oh, as one attack missed, as the owlbear does parry it.
Oh, we got more than that. So let me just.
Also, because I parried it, you're here now.
Ooh.
Oh! Once more into the slapping me. I will try to parry. And will fail, as that will crash into my body for some solid damage. Now, what's your minimum?
9.
9. Excellent. So, actually, I would not offer any non-lethal, because you do more than your minimum. Look at that. I have gained a wound as the owlbear is injured. Hoot!
Please die for me, beautiful creature.
Hoot! Anything else?
And now we're just going to the inner attack. So there's the bite. That definitely missed.
Definitely missed, yeah.
It wasn't a critical miss though.
Mm-mm. Ooh. A 20 will certainly slam. I am out of defensive action, so I cannot attempt to parry. And that will slam into my face. Also, I forgot to reduce my DR when you hit me, so I'm going to go do that. And I'll reduce it again, because you just hit me again. Alright, damage applied. Hoot! Owlbear's looking very injured at this point, near unconscious.
Yay! It was scary. I have my turn.
Alright, from there we go to the owlbear to the north. Hoot! There's a new elephant challenger, and the owlbear will charge it. Here is a bite. Single action charge. Hoot hoot! 21 to hit Harold, which will just barely hit his AC as I get a mind save. See if he's real. He is, in fact, not real. Hoot!
Oh, are you not able to roll the save for them? And that's why I'm...
Huh?
You said you rolled a 15, but then you applied the bonus to their saves
Oh,
after?
the bonus to their saves is visible to DMs only, per the macros.
Ah, gotcha.
So if you look on stream, you can actually see my result is an 18, with a 15 in parentheses.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Boo!
Unfortunate,
Boo!
indeed. So with that, since I single action charge the elephant, I know it's fake now, so I'm going to single action charge Leopold with my other basic, as I ignore the elephant. Hoot hoot! Oh god. I crit.
Can I use my inspiration to make him re-roll that?
So normally that's not a thing, but I'll allow it, because you're the noble.
Yeah, I say re-roll that.
There.
You're also so lucky.
Alright, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Alright, I just barely missed you from the luck of a Leopold. I am out of actions. We go to top of the round, Malik.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I believe
wait,
I'm
you're
stunned.
You are stunned, that is true. At the end of your turn, you may roll a mind save to end your frightened condition.
Okay. Stunned means that I do not get any actions, correct?
Yeah, you just lose your turn,
Okay.
unfortunately. Also,
Okay,
suffer
another
penalties,
mind
but
save.
they're not really relevant because no one attacked you.
Okay. Nope. I don't believe.
Nope,
I
you are still frightened.
I'm very scared.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but you did not die, so that's good. Germaine, it is your turn.
Okay, so he's only stunned for that round, and then he's just back to regular frightened, right?
Yeah.
This guy disappears, right? Because now it's a new round.
Yep. Boop.
We're going to attack the owlbear that so rudely ignored me.
Hoot. Alright, the northernmost owlbear will look out towards Leopold in anger and hatred, as that will unfortunately miss. It just goes right through him. That feels when the damage dealer just keeps missing.
It's okay. It's also he's gone.
It's
No!
true. No. Alright.
I really don't know how elephants are supposed to move. And then because this owlbear down here has been so annoying, I'm going to try and make him less effective. Hit
Alright.
him with a sicken. And I need to roll my check, don't I?
Yes. Ah, successful casting, as the owlbear fails the save and has become sickened. It seems sad, but it is sick.
Technically, there's glimpses of a gnome appearing and reappearing.
Oh, how sickening.
And disappearing. Yeah.
It's just like walking into a wall of mirrors. Carnival mirror room. Not happy about it. Anything else?
That'll be it
Alright.
for now.
The owlbear to the south has gained initiative and will look out to chime as it goes for a full barrage of attacks. Hoot hoot!
I'm in danger.
16 to hit.
No.
Claw. Hoot hoot! 18 to hit.
Yes. But not if I parry it.
It's true.
Where the heck is parry?
Martial skill.
Martial.
Parry.
No, it might not actually hit because I think I have defensive on my weapon that gives a +2 to your fighting defensively. But maybe it was only
Parry, defensive on weapons just gives you +2 to parry bonus.
There was, I think I have both, but the moment it's not an adventure state.
It's a martial skill.
I was trying to find it and I couldn't for some reason.
Let's
A
go.
successful parry. As the first claw misses, the second claw will come rounding out from the side. Hoot hoot! And will miss. The owlbear will push the attack with a bite. Another peck. Hoot! 18 to hit you.
I parry again.
Again!
A successful parry, as the owlbear is unable to hit any of its attacks upon Chime. We move on to Hale.
He coughs a little bit more blood. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. And then he'll drop one of these on the owlbear. Wait, do you want me to? Hey, do you want me to save you, Leopold?
I'm
good?
fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's on the northern
Harold's here to help me.
I'm gonna prone the one. I'm gonna prone the one on the south.
Alright, is that on the northern one or the south one?
South.
South one. Alright, knocking prone. Evade save. Hoot hoot! It manages to just barely make the DC as it avoids being knocked prone.
I guess I'll die then.
Guess you'll die then. Take a point of damage.
That's my turn.
Alright. Leopold, you have gained initiative. There's an owlbear next to you. How scary.
Yeah. Joke's on him. He's within my first range increment now. So bonus damage time.
Range attacks do trigger attacks of opportunity if within reach. You'll want a 5-foot step first.
I got something for that. First, though, guys, do y'all think would it be better if y'all had +2 AC or +2 to parry?
I mean, it's all the same, isn't it?
Well,
Kind of.
Vast Chrono, what are y'all thinking? Bonus AC or bonus to parry? Or just shoot?
Bonus the AC, I would say, is probably more useful.
Yeah, especially if you run out of defensive actions and these things are just a blender of attacks.
Cool. Leopold will do this. Hey guys, don't get hit.
Alright.
And you get +2 to your dodge AC.
Very nice, very nice.
And then I will quick action 5-foot step, which lets me 10-foot step.
Oh.
Because I am cool like that.
Nice.
I'll stand here. And then I will shoot the one. I guess I'll shoot the one coming at me.
Very good.
Kind of, yeah. So we'll take one shot at him. No bonus to hit. Ka-chunk.
Achoo! The arrow will just barely miss, being deflected from its thick, feathery hide.
Actually, I'll spend a luck point.
The arrow will hit as the luck pierces into its thick, furry, feathered hide.
It bounces off of 25% of Harold's ear.
Truly. All right. What is your a minimum? 6?
Yeah, 6.
All right. Damage applied. The creature's magic DR is reduced by 1.
And then I will make a. Oh wait, never mind. Is 5-foot step a quick action or it's a free action?
It's a free action that prevents further movement in the round.
Okay, well then I will iterative attack 3, the stupid guy in his face, as a quick action.
Excellent.
Wait, no, actually, never mind. I actually can't do that because I'm out of bullets.
Unfortunate. All right. Anything else?
That and that. Nope, that's it.
Chime, it is your turn. There's an owlbear before you. He is quite angry.
Yes. I would have liked it if he was prone, but what can you do? I've been fighting defensively this whole time, but I think I need to kill this guy at this stage.
Yeah, you have 20 AC now. You're fine. No more defensive fighting.
I will not have 20 AC when I cease fighting defensively. But
yeah, you do. You have a +2.
Their AC is 18 because of fighting defensively.
Oh.
It's going to be
Why do you
reduced
have
when
so
they drop
little
it.
AC?
Because I wasn't able to pre-buff magic armor. What do you want from me? I have to have armor that doesn't interrupt spellcasting, which does not leave much for AC.
It does not.
And I also can't have it interrupt acrobatics and stuff. Yeah, I got problems. Do I still have the +2 to hit?
Yes. Yeah, both of those are up. The +2 to hit will fall off after the end of this round, though. So it'll fall off at the start of my next turn.
All right. Because of the +2 to hit, that will hit.
Yay!
What is your minimum damage?
9.
9.
9. All right. I suffer 1 lethal and 9 non-lethal. As a crashing attack will cut through my body, dealing nearly enough to drop me unconscious. The owlbear is woozy, barely holding on to consciousness. Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Go again.
That one will slam into it as it will try to parry. And will fail to parry as it slams for 8 and 9 as it is knocked unconscious. Hoot! Ooh.
Yay! Now go kill the other one.
Right away, boss. Movement, run on up there, and the iterative attacks. Go!
Hoot!
I'm not playing defensive. This thing's gonna turn around and kill me, man.
That will miss, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna die for this shit.
Well, anything else for your turn?
I didn't put the +2 on that.
It doesn't have a +2 to hit on this one, it's only on the south one.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bite attack too.
Excellent. That will miss.
Oh, the humanity.
As the owlbear will look at you as it has gained its turn, unless there's anything else you can do.
Well, I had a good run.
Hoot hoot! Will bite you with its thickened beak. 23 to hit.
I'm gonna pay that.
33 physical damage coming your way as I pick through your defenses. Hoot hoot. Truly, the most terrifying call you'll ever hear this entire session is hoot hoot.
Hoot.
Alright, it will then claw you with a mighty thickened owlbear claw. Hoot! 21 to hit for a total of 22 damage.
I didn't hear no bell. But I'm starting to.
As it will use a final claw to cut into you. Hoot! 22 to hit for 19.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend the stamina on this one, boss.
That's fair. That was gonna be the last attack to miss. Hoot! Hoot! Owlbear will turn. And single action charge Leopold!
Oh my god.
Actually, he doesn't. I activate my trap card. Leopold doesn't exist. Smile.
Was he still within 10 feet of me?
He would have been right.
I went too far. Oh,
He was right here, yeah. He would have been 15 feet away. Alright, well, I'm gonna bite you now, Leopold.
That's fine. I have to get a wound to show that I'm willing to.
A 16 is a
Never mind.
miss.
Yeah.
Top of the round, Malik, you have a turn. That's nice. And there's an owlbear next to you unconscious. While the north one attacking your leader, your brother, your cousin, your commander. Is with many titles.
What's the green sick thing?
He is sickened. Giving him a
It's,
penalty to
less
attack and AC damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got illusion of a very annoying Germain. Keep reappearing disappearing. It's very,
Yeah.
startling.
Is there a table with like damage tracks for the for like weapon dice? Because I couldn't find any anywhere.
Yeah. On page 711. 711 damage track.
Like, are you sure? On page 711 of
Which PDF are you on?
I'm on the player's guide. Is
Well,
it on
which
the,
version?
7.2, 7.3, I think.
That is the wrong version.
Here, I'll send you a snip of it.
Yeah.
Please do.
Here, I'll post it in Toppled Throne. That way it's even easier. Bing bong.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna do much, but okay. I will take a an action to move here, in spite of the massive amount of bleeding and pain I'm probably going through right now.
Yeah.
And I will take once more into the breach and attack, with fighting defensively just in case.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be this. No, I do not believe.
That
this
indeed
will
is
hit.
a miss. Zalber will look at you. Hoot. Look back to Leopold.
Okay, so that's okay. That is it for my turn.
All right. From there, we move on to Germain.
Would you all prefer that I prone this thing, or would you like me to try and do some damage?
Hurt it, Jermaine. We need to hurt it.
All right, all right.
Chime is scared, and Hale is dying, and Cousin is dying, and Harold is blue. Why is Harold blue?
He got lost in the forest. That's my illusion.
What?
That's successful casting.
All right, and we are going to cast some Savage Visions.
Oh.
DC 17. It needs to, save.
I make my save.
Does that mean he doesn't take any damage?
It means I save for half damage.
Oh, okay.
Is it? It's a leveled spell, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
level
yeah,
one.
half damage. If it was a cantrip, it would be save or suck.
Okay, cool. I thought I added the macro for it to roll. But
What
I'll
is your
just...
base spell level plus effective spell level?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I have the amount of damage for this already ready.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Semicolon?
Yes.
Oops.
Well, you need brackets
R
as well.
slash. Yeah, or you could just do R slash.
Slash roll
Or slash
also
R.
works.
Yeah, slash roll or
Slash
R.
Huzzah! 25 damage of what type?
Heavy bludgeoning, piercing, or what's it called?
Oh yeah, I don't see any special damage types in there, so yeah. Physical damage, 25. I reduce it by 13, bringing it down to 12. The minimum damage for this attack is 9, so I do suffer only 12 physical. Hoot! But my magic DR is reduced by 1.
A flash of light of a small gnome with a knife pokes at it.
Nice.
Yeah, kill it!
Hoot! 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 Can't find the gnome. Alright, anything else?
Are you able to cast 2 spells in a turn?
Not without certain features.
Oh, okay.
Alright, from there we go to the owlbear, who will be unconscious, removing from initiative.
Yay.
If it lets me. There we go. Hey, it is your turn.
We're gonna see. Yep, I can get another one. And then we're gonna try to prone it again because that is
Excellent.
gonna be the best thing.
Evade. Hoot. 15 is a fail as it is knocked prone. Hoot. And that doesn't really work. He's prone.
Get him. And then he ends his turn and takes a damage.
Excellent. Alright, Leopold, the owlbear stands before you, prone, easy target for melee attacks.
I forgot
don't
to
have
gore
them.
him in the butt. No!
Leopold will 10-foot step.
I don't believe they can take AOPs from the ground, can they?
They can, they just have pretty big penalties.
Oh.
He will then reload his weapon with an action. And then point at it and say, kill it!
Alright, you guys have
And
plus 2 to
this
hit
one
it.
now has a +2 to hit.
Very good, very good. All right, that was one basic and a free. You have another basic and a quick left.
I had to use my other basic to reload my weapon.
Gotcha. All right, well, from there then, we look to Chime. Owlbear is prone. You have a bonus to hit it. It looks weak from this sickened condition. It is ready to kill.
As in, it's ready for us to kill it?
Yes, as in it's ready for you guys to kill it. You guys ready.
Wait. My weapon has... I have something that reduces the speed it takes me to reload things.
Ooh.
So it's a quick action to reload, so
Uh-huh.
I can shoot it once.
Haha.
But it's prone, so...
You have
Plus
disadvantage to shoot me.
Or get.
Oh, it's not Pathfinder, it's 5e rules.
The prone rules are a little weird. They're different than base Pathfinder or 5e.
Yeah, alright, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll still shoot it once. So disadvantage,
Yep.
chunk. I'm not flanking. It does have a 2 to attack. Do I technically have high ground because
No.
it's prone?
No, the prone penalty
No!
AC are already applied to the token. Alright, even with disadvantage, the bolt will slam forward. It would have been a crit and pierces into its thickened hide, dealing damage. What is your minimum again? 6?
6.
6.
But it reduces its magic DR by 1 again.
It's true. Damage applied as the owlbear is hurt and its DR is reduced. Hoot.
Okay, that's my turn.
There you go. Chime, it is your turn. The owlbear is weak. Ready to be slain.
Heal myself now. Or maybe heal a teammate with the bonus from the damage without having damaged myself again. You know, I will live boldly.
I've done more damage than you. Take of that what you will.
I don't know if that's true necessarily, but you're doing a good showing, boss. And the bonuses and stuff.
I lie and say I'm doing more damage than you.
Oh shit! I gotta put in more effort. Yes. Movement action. The full attack.
I will certainly slam in my body as I will try to parry. I have a bunch of penalties right now, so I think it's a total of +6. Nope, failed. Okay. That will slam into me for some good damage. What's your minimum again? 9?
Yep.
9, alright. Right, damage applied. Woot. And my DR max from magic is reduced. That will also hit. I will try to parry. I will fail.
On to the secondary natural weapons.
Damage applied. Woot! The owlbear's looking pretty weak. Pretty woozy. I will fumble. Roll to confirm. Does not confirm, but it was dangerous.
She's trying to confirm.
It really wanted to. That one will strike it, and it will not be able to parry as it's used its max. As it will suffer damage. Damage applied.
Chomp.
Woot! The owlbear is barely holding on. You think they're about single digits now in HP remaining.
The narration grossly overestimated my ability to kill this thing.
Truly. The owlbear has received initiative in anger. Hoot. Hoot. Hoot.
Kill Chime. Kill
It's okay, when
Chime.
it stands up, it provokes an AOP, so
Yeah, I'm
you
just
guys
deciding
both have.
if I'm gonna stand up or if I'm gonna just bite.
Fight at Leopold. Do it. You won't, coward.
Starts to spin on the ground.
Roll
doing
me a
weird.
intimidate, Leopold.
Oh, well, I'm wanting it to attack me.
I know. Roll me intimidate.
Oh, okay.
Trying to antagonize me effectively.
Yeah.
Thinking the only way out of this is to kill the alpha Leopold, clearly.
Truly, I am the alpha. Gah!
Oh, all right. He will stand up, provoking. Hoot! You messed with its noble lineage one last time. He will refuse to accept your life.
I'll make a cloak out of you.
Hoot! All right, Chime and Malik, you both get an attack against me.
Would I
Nice.
still have flanking on it, or
You would,
he,
yeah. It would be from me standing prone, which provokes. So you'd also have my prone penalties as well. Unfortunate.
And the
Malik, please.
I was rolling. So, oh wait, I think that's iterative stage 2 there, because it's only plus 3.
Let's find out.
Would a 10?
Oh my god.
It does have the iterative stage 2 in there. So a 10, in fact, would hit my prone AC.
Average Malik look.
So that would hit me. I would be unable to parry because I do not have the ability to parry reaction attacks. So, as 21, reduced by my DR of 8, bringing me to 13 damage. As the bear begins to charge forward towards Leopold. Hoot, hoot, hoot! And with a large blackened beak about to pierce into your chest cavity, Leopold, the bear falls prone, unconscious. Hoot. This combat is over. You guys have survived the owl bear encounter and gained 15 experience.
I win
Oh,
the bet.
that's
Fuck
wrong.
you guys.
Leopold stands strong until it falls over, and then immediately rips a loud one. Just. Oh, I was gonna poop my pants.
Hale just lays on the ground next to the unconscious Albert. We should probably kill this one.
They're both almost, or they're both unconscious. So, Harold,
Albert.
Blue Harold, you're our
Yes.
expert rending.
That is unfortunate.
I'm not really here.
Does
He
it pop
spins
out of
around and
existence?
fades out of existence.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Who here is skilled at cutting things up? Chime?
Harvest render. That's what you need.
Cousin?
No. Ow.
Chime?
Oh, what?
Can you cut them up?
Actually, no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, not effectively. Why don't we, you know, get Harold to do it off screen, when we walk away.
What time of day is it?
Go check that. Boop, 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 boop. I did not calculate the distance. Let me go do that real quick. Alright, and then your party's speed per thing is It's a little early evening, late afternoon.
We're heading to the estate.
Yes.
Do I expect that we could get to the estate before nightfall?
Yes.
Well, we have two choices, team. We can push on to the estate, and Jermaine, I can see if you can send a flare up for Harold. He's probably following behind us, and I'm sure if we beat these things in the head a few more times, they'll stay unconscious for longer.
Why would we keep them alive?
No. Well, Harold needs to dissect them.
Oh, I suppose.
He shouldn't be that far.
Yeah.
Fresher blood is better.
You know, I could use some healing.
I think we take let's take an hour here, see if Harold catches up, and if not, I'll beat these things in the head a little bit harder, and then he'll get him on his way to come catch up with us, because he's 100% coming this way. Smile. And I will spend a luck point to have Harold be coming this way. Yeah, I say we take a short rest here. Because short rest is like an hour, right?
Short rest is an hour, yeah.
If we take a break for an hour, do you think that we would still make it by nightfall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, because of luck point, a random Herald appears. Trundling
Yay!
along. Alright, I'm gonna have them roll
Herald.
some checks for you guys.
Harold, be a deer and cut these up while everyone else takes a nap.
That doesn't seem right. They not.
It doesn't. But it was a 3.
Was a 3. Oh, they're tokens. Okay. Well, I assume that's also incorrect. Let me look at their sheet, because their sheet's going to tell me what's actual.
Yeah.
They have a plus 6.
I think they also have several bonuses to it.
Let's see. Collector. The difficulty per stock resources you gather within a harvesting check is lowered by 1. That is huge. Alright. They also have the Rage talent. That's not going to be helpful for this. But Collector will. Alright. So, looking at the stocks, for the Monstrous Bones, we have a 17. Let me bring up a notepad so I can keep track of what I'm doing.
And I'll pull up our item land so I can add it to our sheet.
Alright. You beat the DC by... Okay. For the Monstrous Sinew, I'm just going to roll these manually, because it's easier since I know the bonus now. Unfortunate. For the Leather, successful. And for the Feathered Pelt, wow. My dice. They like killing you, they don't like giving guys loot.
We got another one. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, he had to figure out how to do it on the first one, and then
Truly.
the second one he'll do better.
Yeah, that's how it works. Alright, well, they aren't able to harvest any of the sinew or the feathered pelt from the first one, but they are able to get another 16 pounds of leather. Alright, for the second one, Monstrous Bones, Monstrous Sinew, leather, and furred pelt. Alright, because of their collector feature, they are able to get 1 pound of monstrous bones on that 10. 16, because of their collector feature, does reduce the DC for this, so that is enough to get a total of both 2 monstrous sinews. And then because of 10, again, that's only enough to get you +1 because of the collector feature. And then for the last one, for the fur or feathered pelts, let's see here. That would be enough to give you guys 15 stocks with a feathered pelt. So, in total, in the item lab, you guys have gained Owlbear Encounter. 17 stocks of monstrous bones, 2 stocks of monstrous sinew, 17 stocks of leather, and 15 stocks of feathered pelt. As the owlbears are dead.
Wait, if we cut off one's head, will that take away from it?
No.
Okay, because I would like a trophy personally.
Excellent. Editing the loot list. Owlbear
Heal
head.
for 30.
Excellent. It's good to have a healer in the party.
This is my only other spell that I know that's not illusion.
That's good.
Let
Oh, did
me.
you just...
I'll hit Malik with one as well.
Yeah, you heal for 30.
Thank you.
Please do.
But actually, Malik has his own mana to healing with. But I'll still.
Not
do it.
anymore. No.
Oh my god.
He got rid of all his mana.
No, I don't have healing spells.
The curse. Your party is really built for lay on hands and channel energy, by the way, if you guys want to go that route for healing. Like, most of you have at least a 14 spirit.
There's 28 for Malik.
Oh,
Alright, very good.
thank you.
I'll probably invest in that eventually.
Yeah, heal us, healer boy.
Hill just looks like their bleeding orifices continue to melt.
I can walk now and not bleed out.
If only we had an alchemist who can make us potion.
If only. Alas, they're dead. And a ghost.
Well, I feel great. I don't know about you guys.
Alright, okay.
I
Alright.
feel like a 23 out of 98 TBH.
Oh, well, we also took a short rest, so hit your short rest buttons, guys.
It's true. It's true.
Hold on.
You know what, Hal? I'll try to make you Hal and Hardy. Let me
Hit that short rest, guys. It'll heal you a lot, I promise.
Alright. For the purposes of moving on, once you guys are done with the resting and healing, do you want Harold to once more get lost in the forest as you have another illusory Harold?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
He will show. Basically, Harold will always show up after we leave him to. Let's just say the harvesting takes longer than our rest, and so we leave him to this.
There you go.
Because he's carrying our stuff anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, 48 more for Hale, and then I'm calling it quits.
You said 48 more?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
2 healing spells, yo. Alright,
How do
make
you have
yourself
5d8?
a marching order heading west.
I have Deathly Casting, and I have 2 wounds right now.
Oh yeah, you're such a beefed up boy.
Also, since we short rested, I get a luck point back. I'm trying
Nice.
to figure out how to do that.
How far away is the family home?
You guys are about 6 miles away.
How long would that take in hours?
A couple hours.
We will get there before nightfall.
I'm gonna give you that luck point back
I'm gonna
for you.
take my short rest, but
There you go. Got you your luck point back.
Yay!
Alright. is Malik in the marching order. Excellent. Grabbing the party. Also, you're no longer frightened. We'll get rid of that for you. Boop. Copy tokens.
Bye.
As you guys continue your travel along the old forested road across the bridge, you guys would spend... Oh, it's actually closer than I thought. It's about a little over 4.5 miles to get there. So it's nearing the end of the day, but it's not quite there. As you guys would eventually arrive to the ruins of the old family estate. Alright, here is a summon macro for you guys to select.
Click on your token, then click this link. Why does it say we've received initiative?
Don't worry about that. I think the macro copies your initiative from the previous map to this one, which is why it says that.
I love it.
Sorry, I stepped
More
away for
owl
2 seconds.
bears.
Two more owl bear. It turns out it's an owl bear den.
No,
You
what's
just
gonna
killed the
happen-
owlbear kids. Here's the parents.
Alright, everyone stand back as we had some real production value.
Oh.
It is, in fact, dark.
Ooh, spooky.
Alright, but as you guys get on over to the new map, Ruins of Hast Valen, the map is active. As night begins to grow closer and closer, the light from the sun near diminished, you guys are forced to deal with what light sources you own on your person, or what dark vision you might have. The thickened trees around you seem to give some good coverage, and the looming shadow of a keep seems to be just up ahead.
My lord, if you would spare me the moment, I need to precast some spells.
Yeah, sure. Anybody else need to do any like magic stuff? Do we not need to like watch you chime? Are you?
Oh, what? Just make sure I don't get ambushed or whatever.
Okay.
And Chime bites herself. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hale goes high beams on, and his eyes light up.
Whoa.
excellent. As Hale begins to give everyone a light source so they can see in this darkness.
Cousin, is that typically how people do magic, by biting themselves?
Different strokes for different folks, I would assume.
Are they one of those vampires that I've been reading about?
Don't think that's how that works.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, my mana.
Mana control.
Oh, that saves it.
So
Me,
that's you only lose half, right?
oh yeah, guys, I thought about this. You know how they told us that the kobolds were in the north, in the forest next to us?
Yeah.
You ever think
Yeah.
they may just take a new summer home?
Alright.
Like where?
As you're kind of discussing this, you look up ahead and you see that there's actually this strange, faint, ghostly light appearing from what appears to be a hole within the one of the towers of the keep before you.
Oh, it's where
There is a figure standing
ghosts.
in the heart of this ghostly light. It seems to be emanating from the figure of this light.
Is that the apothecary?
Why would the apothecary be at your state?
I don't know. Ghost? It's the only ghost I know. Do you know any other ghosts?
Well, there are a few tales about ghosts.
I heard one about a hermit crab, a ghost in a shell, one might say.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
there's also the
Boo!
well, there's the ship. There's a ghost ship, that haunts the seas at night.
Oh, that isn't real.
I've heard a few sailors say differently.
DM, can Chrono take damage for that bad joke? Or not Chrono, Malik?
I mean, they can take personal 1d4 psychic damage from it, yes.
Malik is now dead.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
He has extreme quadra vulnerability to it. He takes 8 times damage.
Oh no.
This pre-buffing is not going well.
No, no, it really isn't.
It's terrible.
Chime, how's it going over there?
You're just giving yourself more wounds at this point. I feel.
That one passed.
Isn't there a thing where if you slowly cast a spell, you don't have to do the DC?
I'm trying to upcast.
And you
Oh.
can't do
Oh,
that
you're
while
up.
casting.
I
You ever think about just healing yourself before you try all these?
the blind makes. You know what? I don't need. No, I have to succeed.
Chime, you're not looking that great. Are you okay?
I'm going to. I'm going to.
Why are you doing this?
I heard. While you do that, I'll go talk to the ghost, and maybe it's like a stage fright.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be watching you. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, all right. Let's
All right,
go on
everyone
ahead.
turn away.
Yeah, let's proceed forward a little bit.
There's a lot of blood.
No. Couldn't pass that shit.
All right. You're drawing forth through the forest of trees. You begin to see some of the crumbling ruins, loose stones from what was once probably an outer wall, a large stone tower rising up from the darkness with parts of its interior wall shattered and broken. There appears to be a small gardener's shack off to the side with the door kicked in, and yet
Wow.
more walls breaking in, allowing entry into the crumbling ruin. There is a gatehouse here where the gated doors, have been shattered and knocked to the ground.
Does it look like this is from a raid of some sort?
It looks like this was under siege, and it has since fallen from said siege. I will make the interior a bit visible for you guys, since you can see inside it.
Yay! That thing changed.
There we go.
Cousin, was it this bad in the reports?
No, I did not know, cousin.
Well, I mean, it's a fixer-upper.
All right. As you push into this section here, you see the inner stone walls of the keep, and what appears to be a faint scuffling sound coming from just around the corner to the northeast.
I feel lied to. This was told to me that this was a paradise on Earth.
Wow. Well, we need to have a talk with whoever, told you what they told you, because obviously this is not that.
Yeah, yeah. Is it wise to go in there?
Yeah.
You begin to
it's
hear a low growling
Look-
sound coming from
Look-
just around to the corner to the southwest.
Cousin, I just wait a second.
Harold,
you never know.
move.
Structural problems could cause a collapse, and we wouldn't want you to get your head hit by a brick.
It's fine. Harold, get out of the way. I need to come inside and see the
Oh.
estate.
No, I'm 50% real.
I know that you're not real because you're blue.
All right. As you push
What do you
into
mean?
the courtyard itself, you can see littered stone boulders crumbling through the courtyard. Plenty of moss and algae all bound. It appears to be a smattering of these boulders crushing through the walls of the inner keep, of which you can see a faint firelight glowing from within. As your continued words echo through the courtyard, you would see just a moment too late as a bolt from a crossbow slams right behind Malik's head as a small blue scaled figure will jump out from the darkness atop one of the boulders within the ruined keep's broken down doorway. As the kobold will speak in broken common. Who go there? Why you here?
Is it common knowledge what other languages kobolds speak?
I mean, they're scaled ones. Do you think Draconic would be appropriate?
Yeah. Leopold will respond in perfect Draconic.
Mhm.
It is I, Leopold, of House Valen. You stand upon my family home. What brings you here?
Kobold look around. Your home's kinda shitty! It's broken and stuff. Been trying to repair it.
Oh, trying to do? Do you want to help?
You know. We don't know you.
Well, yeah, you do.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you did just tell me your name. That is fair.
Yeah. And what's your name, by the way?
Schnick Snack!
Snick Snack.
Schnick Snack!
That's a cool sounding name.
I'm the mighty scout of the clan.
Whoa. So they got the big guns out here
Yeah,
greeting us.
yeah. Now, they
Wow.
don't send lessers to greet people.
That's right. I mean, you almost took out my cousin's head.
I did. It was a warning shot and totally not because I missed.
Hey, you know, he's a pretty lucky guy. He's a Valen through and through.
Don't encourage it.
Anyways, look, obviously, thanks for welcoming us.
Yeah.
So like, who's the guy in charge here? Or girl, or lady, or whatever.
Well, that would be Zam.
Them.
Zam.
Well, Zam. Cool. Mind introducing us?
It's kind of late. They're kind of sleeping right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah, we kind of came a little late in the day. We got waylaid by 2 owlbears. Both of them dead, so if you were bothered by owlbears, no longer a problem.
Well, that's good. We were here hiding because the owlbears showed up, so we started building the fortifications to make sure it didn't get in. Because, you know, there's a lot of holes here that don't allow us to, like, actually hide. The only thing that really keeps staying is the keep itself, and that's where Zam rests. And of course there's, the other.
The other?
Yeah, the big scary. They're currently on a hunt right now, though, so we're safe. But we have to be really quiet when they come back, because they're pretty scary.
Cool. Well, how about this? You show us where we can stay for the night, and then in the morning we meet Zam, right? Zam?
Zam is our chief, yes.
Yeah. So we meet Zam, and we talk about what the rebuilding process looks like, because it's gonna be a lot of work. You're not wrong. This place is a shithole.
It really is. Roll me a diplomacy. You should think
Sure.
that you have that trait, by the way, otherwise I would have been very aggressive otherwise.
It's almost like I took it for that reason alone. Diplomacy. Splink. Ooh, that's bad. I'll spend one of my lucks to milk that at 15.
Alright. The creature will look at its bonuses to see what I need to roll as your
I should
opposed
make it
check.
a 16. That's a 16.
16, oh.
Yeah.
Alright, what's his bonus?
makes sense. I wouldn't want Sam to meet you all sleeping. That'd be very rude.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, you guys can stay in the stables. It's over here.
that's really nice of you, and I appreciate what y'all have already tried to get done with this place, and I look forward to seeing what it looks like in the daytime.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute shithole.
Well,
But we're
I'll
trying,
start-
so you know it matters.
hey, that is what matters most.
Anyways.
Trying your hardest. But...
Whatcha, double door. All open.
Yeah, this is Snick Snack, guys. He's going to show us where we're sleeping.
Yeah, my name's Snick Snack.
If you don't know Draconic, that's what we were talking about.
I don't know Draconic. It just sounded like a whole bunch of hissing.
He will open the doors where you will find that there are actually already some kobolds in here currently sleeping amongst the hay stacks. Snickstack will call out,
Hey everyone! Don't worry! These people are guests of the mighty Zam Bam.
Yeah.
It's a new title. It's working. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, guys, be a little quiet. It looks like they're asleep, and we're kind of waking them up coming in. So, just keep it low key, get some sleep, find a good place to sleep.
All right. So yeah, just find a haystack and call it good.
Thanks, Snick Snack. You have a good watch. Hey, if there's any problems, feel free to wake us up, and we'll be happy to help.
Okay. What if the thing comes back?
Yeah, definitely if the thing comes back. Oh, also, I have another friend. They're kind of shy. We had to leave them down the road. They kind of look like describes Chime. If they come up, just actually, I'll just stay outside and wait for them with you.
Okay, I'll be on guard.
Yeah, you guys go get some rest.
Scuttle.
You all look like you need it.
all right. Snickstack will then scuttle up this tree upon about 20 feet up and will keep a raised crossbow at the gate, waiting. And then you'll see them every now and then look to the skies.
Leopold will find a place laying under the trunk. Leg gets the trunk under the tree.
All right. If you want to toggle dark vision, you just double click your token, go into the config tab, has sight, change it to dark vision 60 feet. There you go.
Vision.
Glory
Did
be.
you tell anybody about the thing that he keeps mentioning?
No.
What kind of walls do we have around the stable?
All walls appear to be fairly sturdy stone, even the stable walls.
There's only one entrance, is that correct?
There technically is two entrances to the stable, and that there is a boulder that broke this wall that one could climb over.
I'm guessing I can't sustain a spell while I sleep.
That is correct.
Kel will walk over here, never being one for poor craftsmanship,
Mhm.
and start gathering piranha to fix this wall real quick.
Excellent.
Hey, what is prana? I heard you say it or something, and then you did some weird stuff back there.
Ultimus. What do you mean? Piranha, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, never mind. So, like, you see me create walls and such, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Uh,
I thought it was a magic thing.
Well, finally gets 4 piranha, makes a permanent wall right here.
Wow.
Alright, so the wall forms over where that boulder was.
Yeah, it would just, like, form around the boulder.
Okay. Go and add some boulder. Wall.
I made it permanent by using 4.
Nice.
So, you guys do, like, magic, right? Piranha's more... Actually, I wouldn't even call it, like, piranha. It's more like... It's more like understanding how stone talks to you for me. Those were not words. You have to be unmuted. Use your voice box.
Elemental shit, huh?
Yeah, so like stone has its own voice, and if you listen to it, then you kind of move the world around it with it. It'll do what you need to do with it. And so what I do is I take in some of the characteristics of the stone prana, as some might say, and I use those characteristics to manipulate it and create things. Punch holes and things. I move my hand through it. Just different things. And as you learn to control it more often, you both get better in control and in variation of what you can do. It does take some gestures of the hands, so can't use my hammer and it at the same time, but in general, it's pretty useful.
I see, I see. I myself, I'm a studied arcane caster, so
Oh,
I
this is the magic.
understand. Yeah. I understand that. I'm sharing my experience. Get it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you people have experiences.
I do. It's all compact in my smaller frame. But yes, I went to school for what I do, and I pull things from sort of the energy of what's around, I guess. But I just imagine a lot of shit, and it's easy to make people's minds perceive things differently. It's all very fallible existence and perception.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that before. It's just not like magic. Most of what I've seen have been people generating heat illusions, stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm not much one for all that messy stuff.
Well, to each their own, Don't yuck everybody's yum.
I hated that phrase.
But yeah, I could have blocked off the door, but I chose not to, which was nice of me. And I want you to thank me for it later.
Thank you.
As you guys move in front of the doorway, you would see that it looks like Chime has finally returned. However, noticing Chime, Snick Snack would raise a crossbow in their direction.
Oh, who goes there?
Yeah, who goes there?
My friend. Who goes there?
Yeah, who goes there?
Chime.
Who's Chime?
Are you really Chime?
No, I'm the demon who replaced her. What do you want from me?
He's taking a shot upon you.
Yep.
It was a 16 hit.
No.
Well, it goes pew, just goes wide, hits the wall
it'll
behind you.
flick off the newly casted magic armor.
Excellent.
Shit.
I believe you were loading.
Okay,
That was.
I got you.
All right, let's.
That's a warning shot, demon that took over Chime.
That was a joke. What's with your new friend, Leopold?
Yo,
Do we know
now
each
you know
other?
my name. I don't know, Snick Snack. You said there was that thing out there.
Yeah, it's pretty big though, like a dragon or something.
A dragon?
I know it's got wings and a face.
Oh,
It can breathe.
I didn't speak
poison.
Draconic.
Yeah. Okay. Here, let me see if this is the real Chime or not. If you're the real Chime, tell me something only Chime would know.
Nothing.
Nothing. What do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an idiot. I don't think there's anything I know, no one else does.
I think you could tell me something that no one else does, but tell me something that only I would know. Would know that I would know.
Oh, that you would know, that I would know, that no one else would know.
Check this out, Snack. Watch the response. Okay. You're taking forever to respond, and I'm getting an itchy crossbow finger. I don't know about you, Snick. What?
Purple stripes.
What about purple strikes?
Exactly. Only I would know that.
Oh, that's pretty convincing.
So don't shoot.
Well, yeah, let me ask one more question. What was Chime doing when we left them?
She was doing her very impressive magic rituals.
Mm,
I mean, I guess technically it'd be like blood all over her fucking coat.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Snick.
You're breaking up, Short.
Yeah, Snick Snack. That's Chime. We're good. Come on in, Chime. Go take a nap like everyone else in the stable. Just be quiet. There's already kobolds sleeping in there. You don't want to wake anybody up.
Wait, did I go through all that suffering just to go to bed?
As you say this, you begin to hear with your keen senses of hearing the sounds of beating wings coming in from overhead. As you see from atop the tower, a strange, over about the same size, if not larger, creature than Harold, perhaps even 2 sizes larger, even, as it seems that their body seems to grow dark against the backdrop of the moon that rises overhead. The creature looks down into the valley where you guys have been chatting and sees Chime there in the open, as well as Harold in the open.
Vikings in my domain.
Whoosh, 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 as the winged creature will fly and descend down into the courtyard.
Ask, sir, now question or die, mortal.
Yes, of course. Chime will salute.
Good. Now, question. Has question for you. Why here I come to my domain?
Was that why here have I come to my domain?
There's a comma there, or I guess a question mark, followed by another question.
Is it
why
speaking
here
in
have I
common?
come to my domain?
He is speaking in common, yeah, it's kind of broken.
I came here following the orders of my liege.
Who is liege?
My liege is Leo Valen.
Who is Leo Valen?
Hey, hi, it's me right here by the trunk. Leopold will lazily get up.
More worms in my domain. Why have you come? So many vermin here scattering about. Little blue wisps. You're not. That is blue. What is that?
Yeah. That's Harold. He's blue for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you could ask him, I guess. But
Just did.
It's an elephant.
Well, he's kind of elephant. He's got weird, craggy stone skin. Sometimes it's like bright, like magma. I don't know. Anyways, questions. You asked me a question,
Yes.
and you didn't even give me a chance to answer. So that's
Well, it was
kind
very
of rude.
distracting. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
Have you seen a blue thing that big before here? I've never seen it before in my entire life.
Yeah.
I've lived like
Yeah.
10 cycles. Sorry, I'm supposed to be scary. Why here?
So
Go to this.
first off, hey, Leopold, you are ?
You can call me Roka.
Roka. Hey, that's a kind of spicy, fun name. It does a little, like, shimmy. Roka. Cool. Well, first and foremost, hi. Welcome to the Valen family estate. Seems like you've been here before. That's real cool. As you can see, this place kind of garbage, right? Snick Snack agrees. I'm sure Zam agrees.
I like it.
You do?
Yes, towering, crumbling towers that have mighty roosts that I can hide in from those that would seek to invade my domain. You claim it is the old Valen estate. I know not what a Valen is.
Well, that's a me.
What's
And
a
my
me?
cousin, he's... No, me, like, person.
Person.
Yeah. Then my cousin is also a Valen. I think there's a few other Valens that are around, but they're not like here. They're kind of like in other places.
Well,
hey,
if there's
you
no
said
Valens
you liked
here
the
till
tower.
now, it seems to be a Roka estate then. Yes, I've been here for many moons. How have you been here? Just seen you now, not before.
Well, one moon, to be quite honest, this one. But actually, Roka Estate sounds pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You said you like the towers, and you like them
Yes.
because they have roosts.
Yes.
What if there were taller towers?
I like tall towers.
Yeah, so that's what I bring to the table. See, this place, it needs a little bit of work. I'm not saying it's not great, as you think it's great. I think there's a lot of potential here, but he'll look at the towers. Those just aren't tall enough, and probably grand enough, to be quite honest.
What do you propose?
Well, I think that we should fix this place up. I think you should get a cool tower that's just yours. We could call it Roka Tower. Honestly, you seem like a pretty cool guy or lady. Don't want to make any assumptions. And I think it would be awesome to have you stay here with us.
Why would I not stay here? This is my home.
No, that's what I mean. Like, all of us live together, like roommates.
Why would I want roommates?
Because we can do things.
Oh, servants. I heard about servants before. Yes. I would require 7 meals a day. Servant. Yes.
Snick Snack, are you taking down notes?
Yes.
Cool. Sorry, 7 meals, you need servants. I'm not a servant, but I like how you're thinking. Servant, serving staff.
What are you, if not servant? You're small and fleshy.
I'm Leopold. We've already gone over that like twice.
Names. Names are many things, but what are you?
I'm the person who's going to change your life forever.
Oh. What way?
Well, you know about the village nearby?
Yes, mighty food from there. Draining lots. Coming this way, swooping down, feed doorstop.
Yeah, as you can probably tell, it's dwindling and falling apart. A, no more food from there, and B, that place kind of sucks too. My job is to make that place better and make this place better. And in turn, make your life better too.
How so?
Well, do you want better food to be able to swoop in and eat?
Yes,
like
7 meals a day.
Yeah, how would you like a cow? Or sheep?
Mighty pickings there, yes.
Yeah. See, like right now, you can maybe eat person or kobold. Yuck. Not a lot of meat, plus lots of bones.
Kobolds are mighty crunchy. Mostly just go crunch, crunch, and spit out bone.
Yeah.
Suck the marrow from it. Not much meat upon it, though. You look quite tasty, though.
Chime?
Yes. Plenty of meat upon your bones.
I will tell you this, though. Chime bites himself. It was kind of gross. Chime, I'm sorry to say this in front of you, but it was really gross when you did it earlier.
You're gonna kind of grace their paw along your shoulder there, Chime.
Oh, Leo, no need to flatter me.
Yeah.
You taste
Anyways,
the blood too, then. Feed from darkness.
Roka, actually, do you know about the ghosts?
Oh, that's just some weird light that popped up like a week ago.
Oh.
It wasn't
Also,
here
Roka, do you
before.
know about the dead coming back to life?
They do that sometimes.
You know, I could use someone like you on my team. 7 meals a day. What else do you need to be a part of this program? I think you bring a lot to the table, and I think you would be a valuable member of the team.
Roka does not follow Roka leads.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Project manager, estate manager, estate director.
You're
got
using
director in the
words
name.
that don't make any sense.
Okay. How do I explain this? You said you like darkness, right?
Darkness.
Okay. I have some people I don't like, and I need to get rid of them. And I think someone with your skills and talents would be the best person to do that.
Killing for hire.
More like killing for fun.
With
And yeah,
target, though.
Of course.
You want something done, must pay.
Yeah.
This one looks mighty tasty. Offer.
Well, okay. So, I think I have it's on me. Yeah, here's the map. Okay. So, can you see well in the dark? I don't want to, assume I can see pretty well. Okay. So, we're currently here, and he'll point to the estate. And the guy I hate controls all of this land over here. A, it's way better than ours. B, it probably has more like sheep and cows and stuff. And 3, probably more people too. So I need you to go hunt there to your heart's content.
What do I get out of it?
Well, A, easy meals, duh. B, you get to spread your fear and name. When people are like, because I'm going to be honest with you, people have been calling you a dragon, and that's not cool.
They think of me as a dragon.
Yeah, but they need to know you as Roka.
It'd be pretty flattering to be called a dragon.
Yes. A mighty beast indeed. Roka's name grows stronger.
Exactly. And right now they just think you're just some nameless dragon. But if I say, that's the terrible Roka, when they start coming crying to me or news is spreading, I'll be like, that's the terrible Roka. He did this to our land, decimated it, and now he's coming to do this to you.
Roll me a diplomacy.
It's a marketing campaign. Adventure skill, diplomacy.
Fucking hate Leopold, man.
26.
Oh, I only have +9, not +10. Okay.
And I will.
You'll be my marketer.
You can even think of it as a herald of your terror.
Oh, I like that title. Yes, servant. You will be known as my herald of terror.
Yep.
The terror of Roka.
Yep, the terror of Roka, despoiler of lands, breaker of wills, fear in the sky.
Yes. Yes, where is this lad that must fear my fear?
It's over, and then let me go to the world map real quick. Yeah, so DM, I don't know how you want to do this, but I want to sick him on my nearest neighbor.
Want to sick him on House Marvellin?
What do you think, guys? Should I sick him on House Marvellin, or should I go for a bit higher?
So I believe House Marvellin owns the Hillock Farm. Is that correct?
They do.
I would push him towards that. It's far enough away. Like major city, you're probably gonna hit a guard or something. But like, Hillock Farm's probably open territory.
I'm just going to tell him to, like, I'll draw a triangle between Hillock Farm, Oakenbrook, and the Icespire Keep. And I'll be like, this is kind of the main region that he controls. Basically, there's a big scary keep over here. So I would say avoid that to the best of your ability. But like that road and that area around there, yeah, do that. However, if you see anyone heading toward like our town, like on that road, see how this road kind of comes through, and I'll like kind of point it out to them. I would say let them pass, because that's how the word's going to get out, because they have to come to us for me to then tell them, hey, this is this guy that's doing this. So maybe keep the roads clear, but like anything in the wilderness, get them, because hey, they stepped into your domain and they need to know who they're playing with.
So if they come north of the farm,
Yeah, north of the farm, let them keep going, because I need them to come here so I can get them to spread the word, and I'll be sending people out. I don't know if you met Jermaine. He's my wizard. He makes pretty good illusions, and so we can just make like a, this is Roka, and they can see your fearsome visage and be, full of fear. Because the big thing is, if they're checking the skies, then you know that they're afraid of you.
yes. Alright, very well, Herald of Terror. I will feed upon these victims. But if my name is not feared, you will fear my name.
Of course. Hey,
And he will,
if you ever want to
take-
come back...
Off to the sky.
Oh, okay. Bye! Come back and visit if you want to just chat.
You
Or give an
have
update on how things are
1
going.
month.
As they will take off to the
Cool.
sky and fly away.
Well, that was fun.
What the hell was that?
That was Roka. Duh.
Oh yeah, no, Roka. I'm quivering in fear. He was going to eat me. I was kind of worried you were gonna sell me away for some kind of fucking sick kick for a manticore.
Nah, we're good.
There's a lot of
Hey,
noise
Jermaine.
going on out here.
Oh, yeah, y'all missed it. It was crazy. Jermaine, did you see that?
Yeah, I just didn't want to get close to that, and I let him, ogle the elephant.
Yeah.
So that's what the weird noise that was reported was.
Yeah, I think that was the dragon thing. So, look, we got 2 positive out of this.
Oh, yeah, the dragon. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Mm-hmm.
Wait, dragon thing? Question mark?
Yeah, remember how they said a dragon came and was like breathing down
No,
and caused the explosion
we
at the
didn't
farm?
hear any of that.
Oh. Yeah, no, at the farm.
Yeah, but we already
that was
figured
pretty
out
scary. I'm
that
not
was
gonna
it.
lie.
Oh, yeah, y'all missed it. So it was like a manticore thing named Roka. He was going to eat Chime and probably kill all of us. But instead, I talked to him, and he seemed like a pretty chill dude. All we have to do is like share his name and terror. Also, he's gonna like totally fuck over House Marvellin, because I told him to go hunt over there. So for about a month, he'll go terrorize them. That gives us a month to work on spreading his name so people know his terror. And if we don't want to do that, then we just kill him when he comes back.
You guys have gained 12 experience for easing the hunger of Roka.
Ooh.
I've also added a quest to your quest log.
Spread his name.
Yeah, but anyways, like it's super easy. We just have to like tell everybody that like if we hear stories of like this great beast, terror as great as a dragon, Roka of the sky, you just make up some bullshit about it.
Yes, Roka, the fear of fear.
Ooh, yeah,
Fear.
that's a good one.
Nah, he was saying that a lot. That was weird.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So like worst case scenario, he comes back in the month pissed, and we just kill him. Best case scenario, he comes back and he's still cool with it, and he's liking the progress, and he continues terrorizing House Vermillion. And even best case scenario, someone over there kills him, and it's not a problem anymore.
What if he like kills all of the future shit that you want on the island?
Well, remember, I told him anyone that's traveling north of the farm, don't mess with it.
You didn't give him your name, right?
Oh, he totally did. I mean, I did too.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to say, oh, Leopold sent me down here. So we have to counterclaim that.
Well, he did say you're the Herald of Terror.
Yeah, I'm the
And
Herald
so-
of Terror. I just have to tell people about how terrible he is and how he ruined this land, and he's coming to ruin other lands.
Make up a sob story where you barely escaped with your life after your whole retinue was slaughtered.
I mean, look, I'm not lying when I say that he's ruined this place, because look at this. And look at the fact that the farm had that big hole in it, and like all the cattle's being killed, and
Let's discuss this further later. How about that? Let's get some sleep.
Sure.
We're gonna ruminate over your missteps later.
What do you mean missteps? That went perfectly.
Sure it did.
You know, Chime, you agree with me, right? He didn't eat you, and that's a win.
You know, I will count that as a win, though I didn't get to see if I could beat a Manticore, which I will say I'm somewhat disappointed by.
I am
Just wait a
absolutely
month.
terrified.
That's okay, Snick Snack.
What's he
I'm gonna
second?
die in this tree now.
Okay. Snick Snack said he's going to take a nap in the tree, and that he's looking forward to talking with Sam and us tomorrow.
God, he's just gonna pile up all our problems for later, and then they're all gonna collapse on us at once.
It's like
Leopold,
he recommended the plague thing.
Leopold will find a nice place between two kobolds to snuggle in with them.
What do you think, Malish? Are we screwed?
Honk shoo. Leopold's asleep.
It's going to be the Manticore coming for us. It's going to be the army sent by the people who are attacked by the Manticore.
All right. It seems the questions that have arisen from the deal made with the Manticore Roka leaves much to your dreams that will then occur. You guys are all able to take a long rest without issue. And as we are a little bit over, and you guys have a meeting in the morning with the Kobold Chief Zam, we will call the session here. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Do I don't remember if something's happening next week. I'll let you guys know. I have to check my calendar. I know a lot of things are happening because of graduation. It's pretty soon. I'm pretty sure it's not next week, but then week after. I was pretty sure I posted it in chat. Anyways, hope you guys had fun. Hope Stream enjoyed it. If Stream is interested in playing in Unbound, you can check out Big Chair Gaming on Blue Sky. You can, find access to all their details and the website and whatnot. You can check out the Unbound Discord. You can get the PDFs and perhaps join a game. In the meantime, let us raid Ernest Belial, who is preparing for a D&D session by setting up NPCs and stuff. Yeah, some spooky stuff. Mm-hmm. Spooky. I mean, it looks like these NPCs are in Foundry, so that's a fun tabletop simulator. Yeah. Anyways, raid!